The issue now, what happens next in Egypt? A question I put to Gennaro Gervasio, senior lecturer in Middle East politics at Macquarie University.
There is the fear that the army could decide to stay, like it happened in 1952. Let's not forget that the regime of Mubarak came from the 1952 revolution, in which the army stepped in to restore order and then decided to stay. So once again, I think there will be two important factors. One is the intensity of the protest, the fact that the people will stay in the street until something clear emerges. And number two, again, it will be the way the more junior ranks of the army will behave, because let's not forget that General Tantawi and the other highest rank, they were part of the same elite of which President Mubarak was part.
The other point, which is exercising minds at the moment, has to do with the potential this situation has to change the face of the Arab world. What do you think?
I think actually this is very interesting, and I think that important repercussions will happen. They already started. Let's not forget that Egypt comes after Tunisia, so we have already that. But clearly the impact of events of Egypt is much bigger and is going to be felt both west and east of the country. And I'm pretty sure that in some Arab capitals at the moment, the people in charge are looking with some worry about what is going to happen. 3-4 countries in particular.
Are Western governments justified in viewing all of this and the potential with apprehension?
I mean, the thing is that we always been told that the question was stability, and then this stability has been seriously questioned, because how stable is a regime that will collapse after, days of popular protests, and also how stable is a regime that is deeply hated. In that case, it can apply to several regimes in the area. I might think of Yemen, I might think of Algeria, closer to Europe, I might think of even Syria, where of course the regime enjoys more stability, and Jordan. Then if we go to the Arabian Peninsula, the situation is a bit more complicated, but one cannot exclude ramification also in that part, where of course, because of oil, the economic interests of the West are even deeper.
The next big date for Egypt is, of course, September, when the elections are due.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen then?
I think the important will be what is going to happen in this interim period. One can even imagine the elections are held before or after, because what is important and what the country lacked for many years is a democratic debate. And I'm not sure that 8 months are enough to re-establish that, but they might be the case that will be an interim period a bit longer, or that the election, it really depends by how fast event will develop and how fast the army will be in relinquish powers to civilians, and who are the civilians in charge. So there are a lot of question marks. Again, in the crystal ball, we still see many question marks.
Gennaro Gervasio from Macquarie University.